Welcome to an intuitive tarot whispering. My name's Kathleen. I'll be your tarot reader. Thank you for being here. I truly appreciate it. Can you hear me okay? Are you listening? If you're here, there is some part of the message that is meant for you. I truly believe. I want to say thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, could you please take a moment to do so? Thank you. Alright, so let's get started. I have the cards already laid out. The first card is the Seven of Pentacles. It's about vision. He's envisioning his profit. He's envisioning his reward coming in, his investment. He's watching it grow. Alright, so that's your overall energy. And we have the Three of Cups. I'll read them off first. We have the Three of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Tower right in the middle of your read. Lovely. And it is lovely because it's ending something. We have the Five of Cups, we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Eight of Swords, and we have the Seven of Cups. Alright, so the Three of Cups, it's celebrating. It could mean marriage, people getting together, celebrating you. It's a very good card. And then the Knight of Wands, this guy, he comes in more on a level to help you. When you've been struggling with something from the past, he comes in and he brings a lot of energy to you. He could be impulsive. It could also mean that someone's coming in. Now, the Three of Wands, this guy's ready for travel. He's leaving the past behind. He's leaning on one stick for comfort, and the other is guiding him where he needs to go. He could also be waiting on communication to come in. Now, if you're waiting for this communication, here it comes. In the Eight of Wands, because, he's waiting for communication, and then here it comes. So, now this is where this card reading here gets a little deeper, because it's kind of going back and forth. So, you're celebrating, you have some reason to celebrate. There's a lot of energy and passion and, that drive in your life, but you're juggling something. Are you trying to figure out how to balance work and love? Because I'm not really seeing much here about love. I'm thinking you're trying to balance out your old emotional baggage, your shit that's held you down, and with new. And we're going to skip over the Tower and we're going to go to the Five of Cups, because this is feeling remorseful. You're still hurt. You're still looking at what's been lost, and you're looking at them three spilt cups, which is obviously a metaphor. But the two cups that are standing are what you need to pay attention to, because there's still growth, there's still opportunity, there's still emotional balance available to you. And then we're going to go down to this Eight of Swords here, because this Eight of Swords means that now you're not only emotionally stressed, you're also mentally stressed. In this mental stress, okay, when we get hurt, we get into a tough emotional state of being. And then to top it all off, now we want to sabotage ourselves. If I would have only done this, if I would have only done that, why did I do this? Why didn't I do that? You can't change anything. You're sabotaging yourself. You're leaving yourself emotionally and mentally bound to your remorse, you know, and you need to move. The tide's coming in. The tide's going to take you away in your mind. Take your blindfold off. See what truly went on. Acknowledge your part in that and move past that. Don't worry about what the other person did, because the other person isn't part of your life anymore. They're off doing their own thing. It's time for you to get out of this blaming yourself. You need to take this blindfold off. And now in the Seven of Cups, because we're going around here for a reason, because this is the way the cards are leading me, I guess. But in the Seven of Cups, you have options. You have choices. If you get out of this thinking here and make some choices, take these blindfolds off, see what's truly going on, you can move forward, because the Tower is ending this. It's trying to help you to end this. Take some balance. I'm surprised the Hermit card isn't here. I looked at the top card. It's the Emperor. He talks about setting up boundaries. So set up boundaries for yourself if you need to, or definitely other people. But when you set up boundaries for yourself, you acknowledge when you start getting in that pity party. You acknowledge when you start blaming yourself. You can't blame yourself. It's not totally just your fault. It takes two people. So the Tower is trying to help you to move out of these energies, gain some balance, take some time and think things over, because the Tower is ending this, because there's a new offer of love coming in for you. It's a new opportunity, a new beginning. It's very abundant. It could, the dove could be burning in news of a birth to you. And it doesn't have to be birth of a child. It could be birth of a new idea. Birth is new growth, new beginnings, starting, taking your blindfold off and looking. Excuse me. Because here comes a passionate guy. Wands denote Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Mrs. Scorpio, whoever we're reading for. This reading is for Scorpio, if I didn't mention that in the beginning, and I don't think I did, but it says so on the description box below the video. So back up to this 3 and this 8 of Wands now. That's a lot of communication coming in, and you've been waiting for this. You're set to move. You're ready to move. The Tower is helping you end this so you can move. Communication will come in. Love is coming in. And there will be great reason to celebrate. I'm glad to see that the Tower is taking away this anguish and strife you've been going through. The Emperor tells you to set up some boundaries. That's what I have for you. I truly appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. And again, if you haven't subscribed, please take a minute to do so now, and I truly appreciate that. As always, please be safe out there. Take some time for yourself. It's truly needed to let this go. Let something higher than yourself help you let it go so you can move into new things. Thank you.